Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 31st, June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know when I'm reading for the week, I am using my Radley Valentine decks. Yes, I'm using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one, hopefully, from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I'm thinking that for this overview, though, I'm going to also pull three from my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Hopefully, I don't put too much of myself in it. Anyway, it's your message. Now, couple of things going on. Oh, remember to like, share, subscribe. That does help, and I'll remind you at the end probably too, because it does help, and I thank you all. Lots of interesting energy. We have gone into Mercury retrograde. It is in Gemini. I do talk about that in the Gemini season overview, and I do recommend you going there because there's a lot of stuff happening. We're also having some sunspots. So a couple of things with Mercury retrograde in itself. I do, this is the time you don't buy electronics. You make sure that you're very careful with your words and your communications. I would advise you, whoever this is, if you're going to send an angry email or you need to really write it out, don't put a name in the address, okay? Because it's the kind of thing that, even though you didn't mean to send it, it gets sent. So that's the thing that happens with Mercury retrograde. However, there's a lot of truth coming out with Mercury retrograde. There's a lot, and again, all the other stuff we've talked about. There's also a lot of karma coming out with Mercury retrograde and all the other things going on right now. So one thing that did come to me, and I just have to kind of share, don't know who this was for, but it was before I started, before I came and set up and did did what I need to do. The message came, and it was kind of like when I was working with my children, or when I was parenting my children when they were younger. And it came, the message was, don't accept gifts from strangers. Okay, so, it's kind of like, don't take candy from strangers, except it was don't accept gifts from strangers. Whoever that is for, I will just put that out. Now, you know that anything that is reversed has stronger energy. And let's see what we have with traditional tarot. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And this is going to just kind of be an overlying energy, possibly for the world, possibly, a little bit bigger than where we're at, possibly for you. Here we go. Okay. And remember, if cards like the Death card, Tower, comes out, it doesn't mean that that's exactly what it says, but it does mean that there could be some sudden changes. Okay? So let's see what we have here with our traditional tarot. Oh, okay, so we have a 7. 7 has that divine umbrella. 7 is a perfect number. I always feel like 7 is you do your work, and then you let the higher power, guardian angel, your spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, take over. Okay? Sometimes it's also, a lot of times it's basically we try our best, and we'll just see what, we'll kind of see what destiny, what, what karma, what the divine wants for us. Now, this is 7 of Rods. Rods is fire energy. That is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, passionate burning. And this is just basically, just be ready. This is a stance of defense, okay? This is saying it is okay and to be prepared to defend yourself. Now, that could be very verbally. That could be, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to say physical, but I am going to say this is one of those stand firm. Again, with that 7 overlying, that divine energy overlying, it's kind of like, even though you've got all these coming against you, there is a sense of standing in the right with this. But there's a strong defense type of energy with this card. Your next card, the 3 of Rods. Now, again, we have that rods or wands, And a 3 is a very powerful number in its own self. But this is kind of like, so 3 of rods, again, fire energy. Threes, is also one of those divine type of numbers. It's also the, power of 3, Trinity. But this is kind of like looking over things. This is not necessarily rushing into anything as much as it is evaluating the situation and make sure that you are noting what is going on around you, okay? But it is also in this deck, in this card, what I'm picking up, there is a sense of kind of like wait and see. Things are better than what you think that they might be. Anyway, let's go to this last card. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now 10s, 1, 0. 10s are in itself a transitional number. 1 is a new beginning. And I know that 0, the Fool and new beginnings actually come out on the 0, but 0 has divine, it has universal, it also has the source type of energy. But this is actually this is an earth energy. It has, our Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy with it. And it basically is happy home, happy life, happy family, money coming in. It is, the settlement of, there could be some sort of a settlement also coming in to this too. Stand firm, review everything, look at everything. Things aren't as bad as you think. Actually, things are pretty positive. And this does have this, like I said, this earth energy that there is some abundance coming. There is a sense, I'm kind of getting the word settlement. I am getting the word settlement. So there could be some settlements coming. Things could be settled. Things could be settling down. Now, I know we've got some really big energies going on, but let's see what we have now. Okay. So kind of the overview. I think that in itself is pretty positive. So let's start our readings. Hello, my Sagittariuses. How are you? My beautiful Sages. Let's see what this week is going to be for you. Okay? Let's see what the energies are going to be like. Okay, let's go one more time. I want you to be a little vocal this week. I kind of feel that you need to express yourself. Okay? Or there will be a point where you are given the opportunity to express yourself. How's that? Anyway, and I do think, you know how we always practice in our minds, I should have said this, I should have said that. I feel like you should practice beforehand so that when it comes time, you'll know what to say. Okay, here we go. First card, this is the King of Raphael. King's underlying energy is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, thought processes, strategic thinking. Raphael is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. Together, it's the King of Raphael, has gone through a lot of emotional ups and downs, has come out of it victorious, knows what it's like to win, knows what it's like to lose, knows what it's like to have nothing, knows what it's like to have everything. So the King of Raphael comes out of it still. There's an emotional healing still with the King of Raphael. There is this time that says, no matter what, I'm going to risk again, but I will risk, it's not one of those real big risks. It's what I would call an educated risk. It's kind of putting yourself out there again. And maybe that's why I was saying, speak, to be able to speak, know what you need to say. Because the King of Raphael is kind of saying, don't hold back. I'm not saying that you rush so forward that that you just come out like, oh my gosh, that it just keeps, pouring out of you, because that's not what the King of Raphael is about. The King of Raphael also has a little bit of discipline because he knows what he's gone through. So the thing is, it's kind of like you might be put in a position that you have to take that leap of faith. You have to take that chance. You might feel you're a little vulnerable, but it's kind of that time the King of Raphael is saying, it's okay, step up to that plate. Here we are. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. I like that. Here we go. Next card. The World. So we have a 21. So we have a 2 decisions, 1 new beginnings, new starts. We have Archangel Michael, the warrior, the defender. So basically it's putting yourself out there. This is going to be a week where you will be putting yourself out there. You'll be putting your words out there. It's not necessarily comfortable for you, but at the same time, I do feel this very strong sense of purpose, and I do feel this very strong sense of justice, this very strong that this is what needs to be done. At the same time, though, I know we have a whole bunch of it, on the other hand, this is also this is one of those times that you've been made for. So I do feel, though, that, there could be a lot of accolades coming back to you because of this. Now, this is all about a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Last card, or this card, here we go. Ace of Ariel. Oh, wow, Aces, new start, new beginning. Ariel is about, earth energy. It is our Virgo, Capricorn, our Taurus, solid energy, money energy. This is about having luck. This is a lucky day. This is a lucky week. This is a new beginning. Might be that new job, that new career, that new opportunity. And it's like you're in the right place. I think I've said this recently. You're in the right place at the right time. So it's kind of kismet. It's kind of, it's karma. It's all, so this is a good weekend. Let's say this is a great week for you. Embrace the energies around you. Live up to that high vibrations. Anyway, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. So you might be a little bit afraid of it. It may seem a little intimidating, but this is one of those times that my Sagittariuses, if an opportunity comes knocking and you might be a little bit interested, go for it. When they offer it to you, you can say no, but go for it. Anyway, let's go on. One last card here. Not reversed. Ace of Air. So you've got a 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 here. So you've got a couple of ones going on with this one. Air energy, I told you what that was, because the underlying energy, thought processes, hearing news. This is a beginning. It may not necessarily be something that you think you're quite ready for, but the King of Raphael definitely thinks you're ready for it. Anyway, Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Now, so that does mean to me that even though this is one of those things, you may, you go in with confidence. So if this is a job that's been a promotion, be confident, because I do feel like others, I do feel that there are others that might want to try to pick at you. You know what? Confidence is what is needed here. Confidence and faith, belief. A little bit of prayer doesn't hurt either. Archangel Michael, just go in as if you own the place, okay? Just own it. Okay. Here we go. What crystal or energy is helpful for my Sagittariuses? I think I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry. Here we go. Reversed. Green jade. Attracting love. Balance. Dreams come true. We have the dream here. Purity. So, own it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let insecurities. Own it. Okay? Okay. I like this one for you, my Sagittariuses. So, remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe, because it does help. As always, my Sages, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.